This course is very much feasible for you guys when you guys will do project, because in project you have to develop the software, and the procedure how to develop the software will be described out here. Okay, and inshallah you will understand each and everything what I am trying to convey. Inshallah, I hope. And please just stop me out if you don't understand, and try to pay attention what I am trying to convey. Okay, now we are going to new slide. This is lecture 2. Okay, this is, don't try to write it down, okay, because I am recording it. This is software process. Okay, can you tell what is the synonym of process? Some activities. In order to achieve the process, you have to do some activities, right?
Yes.
Like I see transformation process.
Yes.
What is the transformation process? There are lots of activities out here. You have to build a new building. You have to transfer all the computers, all the things to out here. Okay. So software process is also a set of activities. Okay. What is the output of those activities? Is the software product. Okay. What is the output of those activities? Is the software product. And now there are several activities. There are actually 4 activities. One is software specification. Specification means requirement. Specification means requirement. Another is software development. Another is software validation. And there is software evaluation. Okay. What do you mean by software requirement? Abu Bakr is a developer and Mustafa is the customer. Mustafa will give the requirements to whom? To Abu Bakr. That is, the software requirement will be given by the customer to the developer. That is, software specification or software requirement will be given by whom?
The customer.
Customer, yeah. Then according to that requirement, who will develop the software? The developer. That is software development. Right? See?
Yes.
Okay. Then software validation. After developing it, you have to test the software. You have to validate the software whether it is working properly or not.
Yes.
Okay, that is software validation. After validating it, you see it's okay. Then it will be evaluated by whom? Customer. If he thinks that it is not enough, okay, he needs much more features to be added in software, he will again give software specification. That means software requirement. Then again, based on the requirement, customer will develop. Then he will test. Then again, you will evaluate. So this is one kind of loop,
Yes.
One kind of loop. It will go on and on unless and until the customer is satisfied. But there should be some criteria. You cannot go on for the whole of your life. You may die before building this software, right? So what could be the criteria? That means that can be the win-win situation. You understand win-win situation? Win-win situation means customers also win, developers they also win. Customers win, that means they will get their requirements done, not by 100%, but by to some extent that can satisfy them. And the software will be also delivered within deadline. Okay. And what is the win situation for the developer? He must get enough money. Okay. The budget should be enough. And he must get a realistic deadline. Suppose you give him one software to develop within 2 days. Is it realistic? Okay. Got my point? So this loop will go on, but there should be some limitation. That in for loop, generally you give what? In programming, for loop, generally you give one ending point. So it will also have one ending point. It cannot go on forever. Okay, can you say about software process model? Process model. Okay. We will read lots of process model later on. We will see lots of process model in the next slide. Actually, software process model is the simplified description of the software. Process model is the simplified description of the software. Okay. But each and every process model, there are lots of process model. Okay, each and every process model has its own viewpoint. Each and every process model has its own viewpoint to describe the software. That's my point. That means one software process model describes software in one viewpoint. Another software process model describes software in another viewpoint. Like people, you have one viewpoint about me. Okay.
Yes.
You have given B grade to me. Okay. And he has given A plus to me. So everybody has what? Different viewpoint. You have given F to me. See, he is saying yes. So everybody has, as different person, has different viewpoint.
Yes.
Software process model, that means the description of the softwares, each and every process model has its own viewpoint. But each and every process model will give description of the software. It will be simplified description of the software. Okay?
Yes.
Do you guys understand what I am trying to convey?
Yes.
But you were sleeping last class, huh? Okay, methods and tools. Okay, is there a famous cooking show in your country? Cooking?
Yes.
Well, what's the name of the cooking show? I forgot. Alamachu. What is this? Okay, you guys saw cooking show. Okay, there should be one famous cooking show at TV. Everybody watches. Our daughters, sisters, wives, they watches. What's the name? Yeah. Cook. There should be one cooking show. In our country, there was Siddhika Kobir's recipe show. Recipe. Okay, Siddhika Kobir's recipe. She used to cook and everybody wants to watch, okay, and see how beautifully she cooks. Okay. Now, whenever you are cooking, Abu Bakr, see, he wants to eat your food. That's why he's talking. Okay. Whenever you are cooking, there should be some methods to cook. Okay, what to do when you are cooking? You should have some recipe for the cooking method. What to do? What will you have to do? At the end of the cooking, they show what to do. You have to give this, you have to boil it half an hour.
Yes.
Okay, you have to keep it in freeze for 1 hour. Huh? Those are the methods. Okay, very difficult. Cooking is not good. Cooking is not easy. Good cooking is not easy. How do you know? You have tried and failed. Okay, that's why we should have respect for our sisters. Okay, for our moms. It's not very easy. Whenever you are doing it by your own, it's difficult. For me, it is difficult. It's the world's most difficult task for me, cooking. Even if you want to cook egg, it's difficult for me. Okay, method is what to do. And what are the tools for cooking? You are trying to make one cake. What are the tools for the cake? Items. Yeah, flour, egg, sugar, everything. He knows. Okay. Now, come to the perspective of software engineering. What do you mean by methods? Methods are the techniques that is used to build the software. So, what is the method? The techniques that you are using to build the software. And tools means that those components that you are using in order to develop the software. Suppose for the software, for the making of the software, you are using one compiler, one word processor. That is also software tool. Each and every software component that you are using in order to develop the software is called software tool. Okay. Then on the other hand, there are two meanings of tools here. How many meanings? Two meanings. One is the components that you are using in order to build the software, and another is the notations, graphical or mathematical notations that you will use in order to specify the problem and to design the problem. Okay, we will see some notations, ER diagrams, then DFD, some notations. Notations means graphical notations, graphical descriptions that will be used in order to design and specify the software problem. Got my point? We will see later on. Okay, don't worry. That is also software tools. Software tools. Like, just give me one example that is known to you. Do you know about case tools? Case tools. CASE. It's not here. Case tools. CASE. Case tools means computer aided software engineering tools. Computer aided software engineering tools. You guys used Visual Basic ever? Marker? No marker? Cases, computer is being recorded, so then computer aided software engineering tools. Okay. Okay, you can write it down. Okay, please collect the recording from him. Computer aided software engineering tools. So I will come to your dorm to eat Maggi noodles, Nigerian noodles. Okay. So, did you guys use Visual Basic? I suppose you guys worked with Visual Basic. Didn't work? Okay. Then what kind of? In case of Visual Basic, okay, there you will show the design of the software, like in super shops. Okay, in super shops. Even now, sometimes some of the vendors, they build the software using Visual Basic. Okay, the design will be shown in graphical format, in graphical notation, and you will see data flow diagram, DFD, ER diagram. All those things are also case tools. These graphical notations and graphical representations we will study later on. Just try to remember these are case tools. DFD, data flow diagram, ER diagram, we will find it out in maybe after midterm, maybe. Okay. Got my point? Okay. So, what is method? Techniques. What to do? What to do to develop the software? What is tools? Two meanings. The components in order to develop the software, like compiler, word processor. Okay. Another is the notations. It can be the graphical notations. Okay. In order to design and develop the software, that is construct the software. So, in order to produce the output, what will you do? You will integrate those two, tools and methods. Okay. You will have conjunction of the tools and methods in order to produce the software. Because in case of methods, like in cooking show, they will show you what to do and what do you need. What to do is method, and what do you need? Tools. Okay. Anything more? Any problem? When did you sleep, Mustafa, last night? Tell me the truth. No, tell me the truth.
11 p.m.
11 p.m. When did you wake up? 2? After 3 hours? Okay, cold season is coming up. And you will see, if it was in Dhaka, you would have seen lots of big shops, they are selling cakes, you know, Bangladeshi cakes, not the general cakes. There are lots of Bangladeshi cakes. Okay, we call it pitha. Pitha. In Bangla, we call it pitha. You will see lots of pitha. I saw it yesterday just. Okay. Okay, cost of software engineering. Can you tell me what should be the optimum cost of software?
It depends on the.
Okay, you guys just need to know one concept. In case of developing a software, you should have cost-benefit analysis. You know cost-benefit analysis? That means you should spend minimum cost to develop the software and get the maximum benefit from the software. Minimum cost doesn't mean 1 taka or 2 taka. Okay? Like suppose there are several developers, all in the same quality, close quality, and you will choose that developer who will take least cost from you, and from that software you can maximize your benefit by selling it. Okay, just I didn't give you one difference between customer and user. You will see it in the book and sometimes you will get confused. There is a difference between customer and end user. Just let me give you one example, you will understand. Okay, we will start from the difference between customer and user. Okay. It's not here, but we should know it.